What I would say, though, is that in addition to Baleba and on a par with Baleba, Angelo Stiller is also extremely high in Manchester United's thinking as well, and is backed and liked by both Jason Wilcox and Christopher Vivell.
I wanted to touch on this topic because I've seen it floating around a bit as well, and it is that Baleba could still be Manchester United's top midfield target for the summer. Would you say that he's still most likely to be Manchester United's top target for the summer?
Yeah, I mean, there isn't a top target because they want two midfielders, as I broke a few months ago and now is wildly reported. So we are not necessarily looking at one particular name as their all or nothing. Two elite, potentially starting midfielders are likely to come in. And from the list, if we only look at the summer names, I think Baleba is very high in their thinking, but it could still be price dependent. And what we know, and this is the good news for Manchester United fans, is if Man United agree a deal with Brighton, Carlos Baleba wants Manchester United. And personally, I think it would be a big surprise if two clubs, one Man United and one a rival, agree a fee with Brighton. I think it would be unlikely that Carlos Baleba would pick that other club over Manchester United. What I would say, though, is that in addition to Baleba and on a par with Baleba, Angelo Stiller is also extremely high in Manchester United's thinking as well, and is backed and liked by both Jason Wilcox and Christopher Vivell. And then you just have to look at the other names like Adam Wharton and Elliot Anderson that are obviously potentially quite hard to get. If Elliot Anderson has a phenomenal World Cup, there might be several clubs coming in for him. If Adam Wharton signs a new deal at Crystal Palace, he's a lot harder to get in the summer as well. So it's not just about who they want, it's who's feasible.